Okay, this is Banana here with the Dream Views podcast, and I'm here with Slayer, Dream Guide, and Lord of the Cat Girls. How are you today, Slayer?
I am doing pretty good.
Okay, so how would you say you found Dream Views?
I Googled it. I was just Googling some dreaming things and came across Dreamviews.
What did cause you to Google dream things? Did you have a weird dream, or did your friends tell you about a dream they had, or
No,
what?
I was actually looking up how to dream actually because I wanted to know like how to have more dreams and stuff, and then came across Dreamviews and I checked out the front page, looked at the forums a little bit, but I never signed up. And when I did sign up, I didn't stick around for very long until I got a little more interested in it.
Okay, cool. So, how long, or when was your first lucid dream?
Um, it was about 2 weeks after signing up from Dreamviews. So whenever my join date is, I don't even know when I joined up. It was like 2007 in April, I think.
Okay, so how did you become lucid that first time?
Um, I downloaded some Lucid Dreaming it like MP3s and burned them to a CD. They, they've and I had it set to on my radio to go off as an alarm to play like a certain track on CD. But I would just lay in bed and then wait until like the middle of the night. And I remember like having this split second dream of me hearing this song, and I'm like, "What is that?" And then I just instantly woke up because I realized it was from my radio, and that was my first lucid dream. I thought it was pretty
Ha-
cool.
yeah, it is a really cool feeling that first time. So, when was your, when was the first time you actually had a good length lucid dream, like enough time to try to do things like fly or walk through walls or shoot fireballs or whatever you tried to do?
I'm not really sure when my first good lucid dream was, but I mean, I know some old ones that I've had that I liked.
Would you care to explain one of your favorites?
Um, my one of my favorite ones would probably have to be uh, it's one of my favorite things I've done so far for like powers. I was outside of my house and I woke up under a tree on my bed. That it was a tree that wasn't even in my yard, and I s- somehow just instantly became lucid, and I was walking around my backyard, and I thought to myself, "Hey, I want to change the weather," so I attempted to change it to winter time just to make snow fall because I really like snow, but I don't like the cold so much. Then I tried it a couple times, nothing happened, so I walked off and I heard something behind me. So I turned around and I saw a whole bunch of snow just covered on all the trees and around them. And that got me really excited. So I tried to fly and I got off the ground and then I woke up.
Sounds really cool. I don't think I've ever had snow in a dream, actually. I should add that to my dream goals list. That would be cool. Um, so what technique do you think is most successful for you?
Well, the only one that I've really done was dialed dream-induced lucid dream because it's probably the easiest. And being in school, I don't really have time to do different techniques that cause me to lose sleep because I sleep a lot already. But I usually just do a dialed or let them go naturally to me. That's how I've gotten most of mine. I've probably had over 30 lucid dreams. I know I've had more than 20.
Cool. Cool. That's kind of the same for me. I just had them come naturally or with the dialed. Um, so what have you had most success with, like power wise, like flying, fireballs, walking on water, etc.?
Um, no, walking on water, I should probably try that sometime, but flying is probably the easiest for me. I have been able to blow things up by pointing at them though. I thought that was pretty fun. But flying has it just comes really easy for me. It's more like hovering though, to me.
Yeah, the one that's never really failed me before is telekinesis. I mean, even as a kid, that's always worked for me. Um, so we already talked about your favorite lucid. Have you ever had any troubles with nightmares, or do you still have nightmares, or what?
My nightmares, they're not really scary. I actually kind of get enjoyment out of them. They really interest me. I mean, yeah, I mean nightmares are scary, but it's just that thrill of a nightmare, knowing like what's in your dream. Like I just want to like find out what's there in my nightmare.
Yeah, my nightmares aren't really scary like that either. They're more like really intense emotions, like anger or sadness, and it kind of leaves me a little off balance during the next few days. So,
Oh,
yeah,
mine's
what
like
are
it's like I mean I played like scary games and stuff all the time, so I'm kind of used to being like immersed in scary environments. I don't know if I'd be able to last in a haunted house though, but dreams I think I can handle.
so what are some reality checks that you do since you said that you try to do dialed the most?
The one I do the most is the finger through the hand.
Is that the only one you do, or do you do a sequence of them?
It's mainly the only one I do. Sometimes I'll plug my nose, or I often check the time.
Yeah, I usually just plug my nose, look at my hand, and check the time or clock or any kind of text that's nearby. Anything will work. So, you said you tried doing mostly. How is your recall?
I usually recall about 3 dreams a night.
Has your recall always been at 3 dreams a night, or was it really bad before, or has it gotten
It
worse?
was, I mean, I would usually never recall dreams until actually writing them down. So yeah, keeping a dream journal does help for anyone who wants to know.
I'm sure they do. Um,
And I don't really write in my dream journal a lot either, but 3 is still a lot to me.
yeah, that's more than I recall a night, because I don't usually get all that much sleep. One thing I recommend for that is getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Um, so you said your losing count was 30. Um, okay. We have Carmine Eternity here in the chat with us, and he wants to ask some questions. He says, "Do you recommend a dream journal?"
Yes, I do. I mean, it can be kind of a pain and you know, keep up with it, but it helps to keep your dream journal, especially if you want to find your dream sign. If and some people have issues finding them, but